Hey, my name is Brittany. I am a 6th year elementary school counselor, and this is a week in my life. If you are new here, hi, welcome. Welcome to the chaos that is my life. If you are not new, hi, welcome back. Welcome to the chaos that is my life. It is currently Monday, December 4th. It is 9:45 in the morning. I still don't have my full voice. That's okay, I'm feeling great. I have been at work since about 7:35. As soon as I got to work, I had to check in with my admin. There were some things that happened while I was out on bereavement. Sorry, so we got that taken care of, and then I went and I taught 3rd grade right away. And then a local college came and did a dental presentation for the entire school. So I was down doing that, and then I just stuffed all of the teachers' mailboxes with the forms to go home for each student in their native language. It's really cool. We have like Swahili, we have Farsi, we have Darsi, we have Burmese, Portuguese, English, Spanish, another Vietnamese language. So it's really cool. All of this is going home to the parents. They can sign up for a free dental screening for their students here at the school. My school is doing Secret Santa, so I just filled out my paper with all of my favorite things. I printed off my December newsletter. I need to change my board. I need to get the new date up, the new weekly affirmation, and I need to take down the thanks. Oh, thanks. And I need to put up my Christmas one. And then I'm just kind of catching up after being gone for 3 days last week. So I will take you along for what I can, and I will check in with you all at some point. Happy Monday. Hi, it is now a few hours later. It is actually, let me see, 4:36. I just got home. Obviously, I'm standing in front of my beautiful 11-foot Christmas tree. It's my favorite. The day went pretty well. Oh, Griffey. My cat's like stretching up on me. The 2nd grade class did pretty well, except for like 1 or 2 students who were on behavior contracts, and the teacher had kind of given me a heads up. They're like, they're struggling today, so I was prepared for that. Hi, Tiny. There was a staff meeting after work. I left a couple of minutes early. I thought I had to pick up Rayleigh. Bryson ended up doing that, so that's nice. So I ran to the grocery store. Not that I don't mind going to the grocery store with a toddler, but if you have a toddler, you know, when you can go by yourself, you take advantage. I was able to get all of my office decor swapped out to Christmas. I do need to bring my little Christmas tree tomorrow. This usually just sits on my table in my office. The goal tonight with my husband, let me show you. is going to be to unpack most of this. This one is just Santa's and nativity scenes. I think, focus. I think this one is just Christmas ornaments, and then these two are the rest of the decor. And my house is a disaster. But yeah, I think that's it for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hey, good morning. It is now Tuesday, December 5th. It is 9:22 in the morning. I have been at work since about 7:42. I stayed at my house for an extra 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and I was 12 minutes later than I normally would be when I leave at that time. So that was fun. Went outside, did bus duty. That's why my voice is sounding like this again. Dealt with some 6th grade drama, and then I've wrapped up some stuff for Santa things. Those are being scanned and sent over right now by the school secretary. Met with admin for a minute. I'm about to hop onto my mental health PLC with the social worker. We have a lot to catch up on. I'm supposed to be doing small groups today. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm teaching 1st grade, and we're going to be doing our unit assessment and then playing with Play-Doh, because that's where I'm at today. And then no meetings after school. Hallelujah. But that's where we're at. That's what's going on. So yeah, I'll take you along with me as I can, and I will see you all later. It is now 2:58. I am actually just packing up to head out, and I'm trying to be better about vlogging at the end of the day. So, my 3rd grade group was fantastic. I absolutely adore those kiddos. It was great. Their teachers even got on the floor with us. It was really good. I'm really excited to keep moving forward with that. And then my 1st grade lesson was kind of a hot mess. The kids were already really hyper, and then I walked in and my voice, it actually sounds better now than it did earlier, thankfully. We tried to do our unit assessment. I don't know how well it went. If some of the kids that I know the curriculum, if they didn't do very well on the assessment, I might just change up the order and give it to them again. We'll see. It was really chaotic. And then we did Play-Doh, and I slowly doled out the Play-Doh to kids who had earned it. The kids who were sitting and focused, they got the 1st round of Play-Doh. They got to do the 1st card. And then I called up more kids. I was like, okay, now you get your mat and the Play-Doh, but remember, if you want to participate the entire time next time, you need to focus. And that worked really well for a lot of the kids. I was worried about it being too mean, but I was like, boundaries. A lot of counselors that I talk to, they're like, well, I feel like I can't really be too firm or disciplined. And I'm like, but it's also setting boundaries, and that's something I'm working on myself, is holding to those boundaries when I'm teaching. So that was good. I printed off a bunch of attendance letters. I've got my pile here that's ready to go. I have probably 30 or 40 more that I need to fold up, tape up, and then get ready to go. A lot of them are just the 5-day letter, which is great because in years past, this would all be the 15 or 20 day. So it's nice that it's mostly just 5. Let me show you. Our Sunshine Committee or Social Committee, they do gift baggies for everybody for their birthdays, and my birthday was on Sunday. So I got a little goodie packet to take home tonight. It's awesome. I did get my Christmas tree out. I need to take the pumpkins home. And then I'm going to try to go for a run later, maybe with Rayleigh. We'll see. If I can't go outside and run, I might just get on my elliptical. But yeah, that's where we're at. I am going to, I am going to head out, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good morning. It is now, let me see, Wednesday, December 6th. It is, oh goodness, 8:53 in the morning. I've been at work since about 7:50. It's a whole thing. My husband's family actually is from Holland, and so we celebrate Sinterklaas. I think that's how you say it. I hope I'm saying it right. And so Sinterklaas came last night and left us little goodies in our wooden shoes, and I wanted to be there for Rayleigh's, so I was a little late today, but it's fine. It was for a good reason. I'm wearing my shirt today. I think I got this off of Jane last year, but it's Dear Santa, how much do you know already? So if that doesn't fit me perfectly, I don't know what does. My principal saw it this morning and he just started laughing. So that was fun. I was going to have some makeup groups today from Monday, but K through 2nd is going on a field trip. They're going to go see a play from a local theater company. So that freed up a good chunk of my morning, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to call on these clothing donations that we've gotten that we haven't been able to get a hold of since I have time today. I'm going to finish up with the attendance letters. I need to schedule some meetings for some students, and yeah, we'll see if admin and I have to go pick up some kids from the play. We have some students who need a lot of front loading and prepping for big schedule changes like this, and we found out about the play last night, so we haven't been able to prep these students as much as we would normally. So we told the teachers, we're like, follow your normal routine and redirecting and whatnot, but if you need help, call us and the 2 of us will come and get the students. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to get to work, and I keep playing with my hair. I washed it last night, and so it's like nice and soft, but it's also kind of doing its own thing. So I'm like playing with it. Anyways, I will check in with you all later. it is now 2:52. I am actually just getting ready to head out. Let me sign into my laptop real fast. So it was a good day overall. It's been pretty hectic and crazy, but that's just life in an elementary school in December. My 6th grade lesson went pretty well. Sorry, what is anyways, it went pretty well. The kids were pretty late coming up though, and so my 30-minute lesson turned into like a 17-minute lesson. And that's okay, I just stretched it out. I could stretch it out. I will link the lesson that we're doing down in the description box. And then I had some 5th grade drama happening with some girls that I went and I took care of. And then I went and I taught 1st grade. We just did our unit assessment for our first, the first group in 2nd step. So we took that and then we did this fun activity. I can leave this in the description box as well. One of the best purchases I've ever made on TPT. My students love these, and I just have the bundle, and it's a growing bundle. So there was Santa. Like 98% of the families in my school celebrate Christmas, so I felt comfortable doing Santa. There was an elf, a reindeer, and then gingerbread man, and I just read different scenario cards. This class did amazing. I tried to do this with the other 1st grade class yesterday, and it was a hot mess. So today went much better, thankfully. And then I had the kids clean up, and what I do is I have each mat, so like all the Santas are in one pile, all the elves are in one, just set up like that, and then at the end of that row I have my bucket of Play-Doh. And I call the kids up in groups of like 2 or 3, and they pick up their mat, they pick up their Play-Doh, and they go sit down. They put their hands behind their backs, and then once everybody has their mat and Play-Doh, I have them get the Play-Doh out, and I let them warm it up for about a minute and just kind of play with it. And then I read the scenario cards, say my magic word, and they make the faces, and then we kind of talk about it. And then to clean up, they put the Play-Doh back in a ball, they drop it in, put the lid on. I don't let them push it down. And then I call them back in 2s and 3s to put their mat back in the right pile and put their Play-Doh away. Anyways, we finished that a lot faster than the class did yesterday, so we started playing Sparkles Says. Sparkles is their class Elf on the Shelf. We were playing Sparkles Says. It was great. They loved it. Just to kind of practice following directions. I was giving 2-step directions, and then I bumped it up to 3-step directions just to kind of make it more challenging. And then when I heard the teacher and the hub teacher walking down the hallway, and I was like, Sparkle says hide under your desks and pretend you're not here. So all the kids like got under their desks, and they were like hiding, and the teacher walked in. She's like, oh, I guess my class isn't here. I guess I get to go home. And the kids were dead silent. It was great. The hub teacher, she's a jokester like I am, and she was like, great, I guess we get to go home. And she shut the classroom door. Well, the door was locked, and nobody knew it. So when they went to come back in, it was locked. And so I told the kids, I was like, Sparkle says sit back in your desks and pretend like nothing happened. So they did, and I opened the door after, and all the kids were just sitting there quietly with their arms folded looking at the door. It was awesome. It was fun. It was needed. And then I just did bus duty. I am actually getting ready to head out now. Rayleigh and I went on a walk yesterday afternoon. I think we might do that today. It's like 45 degrees right now where I'm at in December, which is unusual. So I want to take advantage of the warmer weather while we can. So I will see you all later. Okay, good morning. It is now, let me think, Thursday, December 7th. It is 8:26 in the morning. I've been at work since about 7:30. Cannot get over this like scratchy throat voice thing. I feel fine, but I sound terrible, so Sorry. Today I have second this afternoon, and then I have a third grade class later this afternoon. I want to try to get the assessment that I did in first grade graded, get all of that done. My office, mostly my desk, kind of has like blown up in the last few days. So if I have time, I would love to sit down and kind of like go through it, clean it up a little bit. We'll see what happens. Other than Monday, I have been sporting Christmas shirts every day this week. Loving that. That's my goal now for December, is to wear a Christmas shirt every day. That means I might need to go to Target because I only have like five or six shirts, so might need to go to Target and get a couple extra. An excuse to go to Target though, right? So I will check in with you all at some point. Hopefully I can have some fun things to show you. All right, it is now 2:52. I'm actually getting ready to head out. My computer is shut down. I just need to turn off all the lights and go. My mother-in-law just texted me. Rayleigh's cleaning windows, apparently. This afternoon was kind of intense. So admin was gone this morning, and it actually went really, really well. And then they came back. Hallelujah, I wasn't in charge anymore. Best feeling ever. And then I was like, I had to go do some crisis response. One of my friends in the lower grades, I'm pretty sure they're on the spectrum. Parents are currently in the process of getting them tested, but they lost one of their little comfort items. And so the teacher called me and they were like, can you please come help them look? Like, I need help. And I was like, great. So the student and I, we walked around the school, couldn't find it. We went outside, couldn't find it. Went in the classroom, couldn't find it. My gut is saying that somebody else saw it and just picked it up. So I found the student something else, and then they were just off and on all day. Escalated, calm down, escalated, calm down. He finally, like, the student finally took a nap, which was great, and that really seemed to help things. And so I ate my lunch in like 3 pieces. It's fine. Cold chicken is not recommended, but we ate, and that is a win. And then I went and taught second grade, and I was redirecting. I tried to let the kids stand up and turn and talk to somebody else. I tried to just let them move around the building, or not the building, excuse me, the classroom, and talk, and we were just trying to do all these different things, and they could not handle it. So finally I just kind of stopped the lesson and I looked at the hub para, and I was like, is it me? Like 100%, is it me? And she's like, no, they've been like this all day. So I was like, okay. So they sat down in their seats and we were quiet for like 8-ish minutes, and I was at my wit's end. I didn't know what to do. I had tried all these different things. And what's hard is that the counseling program that I went through didn't teach you any classroom management strategies. So I've just been learning over the last 6 years through trial and error. Anyways, I had them think about what they could do better. I told them I would think about what I could do better, and we'll have a reset next week. We've moved past it. And then in third grade, they did great. We were dancing, and we were partner talking, and we were table talking. I let them get up and stretch for a little bit if they needed to during these discussions. And then my principal walked in and was just kind of standing in the back. I have a really good relationship with them, but I was like, oh, crap. Like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Okay. But we were talking about predictions and perspectives and different things like that, and it was a really good lesson. And then I went outside, did bus duty, went down, came back downstairs, made fun of my admin a little bit for spying on me. It was beautiful. And now I am going to go home. So I will check in with you all later. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is December 8th. It is about 9 a.m. I've been at work since 8 to 10. We got over an inch of snow at my house, which is fine, but then I got stuck behind the plows in the neighborhood, and then I got stuck behind plows again on the freeway. So we were a little late. It's fine. I was able to help get my 6th grade friend up to class, my kindergarten friend. I was able to get all of that settled, so it's been good. I've checked in with admin. We kind of came up with our game plan for the rest of the day today. I am teaching in about 30-35 minutes, so that will be good. Teaching kindergarten. We're starting our empathy unit in 2nd step, but I also tie in the zones of regulation for feelings. I usually try to do this earlier during the school year, but it's just been hectic. I think I mentioned in a vlog, oh gosh, back like in October, that this has been the craziest school year for me ever. And I can tell because I'm not where I usually am in the curriculum with kindergarten. So Fridays have been absolutely insane and chaotic. They're not usually like this, but here we are. We're making the best of it. So I'm teaching both kindergarten classes today, and then I would love to spend a little bit of time cleaning my office up. I do need to get some things put away early. Yeah, I will take you around for what I can today, and I will check in with you later.